So Google just permanently banned a manga artist's Google account because he uploaded some of his old manga files to Google Drive, and they're using AI now to scan the contents of your drive. And if there are things on your drive that the AI thinks are inappropriate, they will just ban you, kind of like YouTube. They're using AI just to ban and demonetize entire channels.
So if they're going through your in your Google Drive, are they going through your emails and stuff too?
Yes.
So someone sends me personal emails that might have, things in nature that shouldn't be exposed to anybody else, and they're sent to me in a Gmail file, they can just read them.
Theoretically, yeah. I think it's in the fine print that Google actually has a right to access your data. Some people bring that up. So we're going to talk about this. So this is another reason. I mean, we did a video yesterday talking about how Google is kind of cooking the internet by getting rid of links to external websites. And now we've got Google, and a lot of people use Google Drive and Google, Mail, Gmail. Now we've got Google snooping around in your files. And if they don't like what they see, they can just ban you.
Well, I'm just concerned because all my books and all my stories and all that stuff is in my Google Drive.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
well, there's nothing there that's
no, I don't do anything like that. But I'm just saying, who's to say they couldn't, like, somebody couldn't get in there and like, oh, that's a cool story, I should do that. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, there's always a possibility of that. But beyond that, since they're using AI for moderation, it's just like YouTube, where they could technically nuke your account based on a mistake on the part of the AI, and then good luck trying to get a human to fix it because you're going to get an AI
Plus,
chatbot.
if it's nuked, this is gone. So then what are you going to do?
So you need to always have copies. I would say have copies on your computer, but your computer, if it's running Windows 11 and has Copilot, and who the hell knows if Copilot's going to snoop around your files, be like, I don't want that on this computer because it offends me.
There's other AI companies are trying to set it up that they can get into your bank, that you can give them access to your bank account. Why would you?
Yeah, why would you want to do that? We're having all these problems with AI run amok, and you're just like, oh yeah, just go ahead and you can just have access to all my money. Sure. Why don't you just go ahead?
What could happen?
What happened? Why am I broke? All right, let's talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. You'll get a woohoo if you do.
Woohoo!
This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And if you'd like more of us, go out to more.clownfishtv.com. That's more.clownfishtv.com for more Clownfish TV, including podcasts and video episodes you will not find here on YouTube. So check it out over there. Thank you so much for the support. Let's talk about this. So yeah, lots of people talk about this artist. Let's see here. Here's his original tweet. This is Masahiro Itsugi, I think is how Itsugi is how you pronounce his name. He said, by the way, I hate to admit this with all the embarrassment it brings. This is translated from Japanese, by the way. But I got my Google account banned. It happened when I was uploading data from an old comic I drew to Drive, and a warning popped up. Even my appeal for re-review got rejected, and boom, account banned just like that.
Well, of course they rejected your appeal. Ask everybody how that's going on YouTube.
Any dealings with Google, it's almost impossible. And this is going back years. This isn't even just an AI thing.
No, it's not a new thing. Yeah.
Like, we had issues with Google advertising with one of our websites years ago, and they will hold a grudge for decades. I'm not even kidding. Seriously, it's a real hassle. I was using that Google account for all sorts of sites and services. This might not affect the goody two-shoes out there, but if you're the type thinking me, a goody two-shoes, maybe watch yourself. All right. So he does do more adult work. But again, just the fact that Google can go into your Drive and use AI to determine
your stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. To be like, and they might get it wrong.
So, he was recently uploading it to the Drive. So stuff that's in there for a while might not be impacted, but if he's recently uploading to there, they're basically admitting that they're scanning everything you're putting into your Drive as you're doing it.
Yes.
That's concerning.
Yes.
And that's also, I would think, a privacy violation, but.
Well, this happened with Patreon too. I remember.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, Patreon not only banned an artist from the platform, but they demanded to see what was in their Google Drive too. So because their attitude was like, well, if you're making money off Patreon, but you're selling stuff that we deem inappropriate, then you're technically using the Patreon money to help bankroll this other kind, which is very weird, jump in logic to be like, well, your Google Drive, which has nothing to do with your Patreon, might have some stuff in it it's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
As long as he's not breaking the law, right? I mean, he says he's not a goody two shoes, so it probably was dirty work, but the AI does get it wrong too. And that's a concern, is just the fact that the AI is snooping in your files and determining what your content is. And this is exactly the same thing that we're seeing happen with YouTube now. And a lot of times, the AI is getting it wrong.
Oh, yeah, so, get a lot of things wrong.
It's getting a lot of things wrong, right? So this is Anime Updates has it. Aki Sora, adult manga artist Masahiro Itosugi, says his Google account was suspended after uploading old manga manuscripts to Google Drive. According to his post, his appeal was rejected, leaving him locked out of Google services and accounts tied to suspended profile. Grums has it. They scanned his artist's private files and banned him. AI flagged, appeal rejected, private artwork gone. The AI is always watching. This person says, everyone's all up in arms about a manga artist being banned from Google services over art backups. I have a few screenshots below, and the link is the artist themselves. Notice how no one talks about why he was banned. So they said the framing, they said that the stuff is not great.
I mean, the stuff might not be great, but it's more concerning the fact that even on your thing, even something you think is a private way you're filing things to save, for whatever reason, it's not, because they're scanning what you're doing and they're deciding if you can have it or not. And if you do one thing with that, instead of saying, oh, you can't upload this, that's all you had to do is reject it and say you can't upload this. Instead, they just shut it all down and took it away.
Well, this person is defending Google and saying the AI saw what he was uploading, one of his older manga, and determined it was CP. Now,
that's what I'm saying, though. If they determined it, then just refuse to let it be uploaded. You don't have to delete the entire account or anything else. Just refuse to say we cannot accept this on our drives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, okay. So if you want to get scan happy, scan it as it's being uploaded, and then just be like, no, we can't do that, Dave. Sorry, we can't.
Basically, that's what I'm saying. They could just rejected it. I don't know what it was. It could have been absolutely terrible. And if it is, slap yourself, because that's shit. But I'm just saying, though, the flip side, it could be that if it wasn't that bad, and as he claims, because he's trying to get a hold of somebody, but I'm just saying, it just seems to me that if it was something terrible, then they could just reject it then without taking all your stuff away. And if you have like 3 strikes, you're out kind of situation or something like that.
And what Google is going to do too, if the AI is looking at, and here's a problem, because I said, well, if it's CP, is the AI wrong? And he said that depends on whichever side you stand on in the porn wars. This is Akaru Uzaha. I don't know. They said regardless of one's stance, the AI decided not to take a chance and said nope and banned his account. Everyone is saying it was private files. No, they weren't. When you upload files to Google Drive, they're no longer private. Well, that's good to know if you're a company and you actually pay for Google for your company, that Google just has access to all your shit.
Well, now I'm going to take all my stuff off of there.
Yeah, they said they're on Google servers, not yours. If it isn't in your server on your hard drive where only you can access it, it isn't private. Even if it was private, if it actually was CP, then he would have been caught or whatever. I think what's going on is, and this is a whole conversation around manga and anime, because the characters look young. Even when they're supposed to be of age, they all look like they're drawn like children, and that is definitely an issue.
Well, I also know that with AI, they've flagged things before that weren't even. People have been flagged for stuff on YouTube constantly, like, oh, this violates whatever because you were sexual in nature, it was showing body, but it's like, no, it wasn't. And you had trouble with one picture once that it was saying it was like it was bad, and it wasn't even.
Oh no, showing. Yeah, I remember what it was. It was actually, I uploaded, I think I used J. Scott Campbell's Mary Jane picture in a thumbnail because somebody was trying to tell J. Scott Campbell how to draw.
Right. Yes.
And they were trying to fix it was an art fixer, and they said that it was porn. I'm like, this is not porn. This is actually a cover, a very famous cover for a Spider-Man comic. It's not porn.
And that was before the AI was running amok like it is. But a lot of people have been, hit for stuff, and it wasn't like, there's this showing, that showing, and it's not. So AI gets it wrong sometimes too. And I'm not saying that happened here. I don't know. It could be completely inappropriate to be on the Google Drive. But to me, it just seems to make more sense to say, oh, you can't do this, block it, and if you try to upload things like this, you have you will be removed from the platform.
Well, okay, so this person here, Autopilot God, says this is not exactly new, but a reminder that AI scanning is everywhere, even on your email or Google Drive. A manga artist was banned without the writer review just because he uploaded his old manga to the drive. Legal manga, they put in all caps, by the way, so apparently it was not CP. So if you decide to upload your illustrations or photos and the AI bot decides to think, oh no, this is bad, good luck with that. We need alternatives for everything, man. It's so annoying. It's going to get worse. And this is by design. They want to basically absorb all the information, out there. And the thing, so what's to stop, just let's say Google decides to be evil, because I think they're headed in a certain direction. What's to stop somebody from using the contents of your Google Drive as blackmail?
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. If they can get into it, that's very concerning. Now, I mean, I don't think people realize they could, but now they know that they can. If I were you, and you have things on there that that they're personal things, or things that you don't want anybody else to know, or story ideas, or things that you've been signing NDAs and you shouldn't be putting stuff out there, then I would get that off there as soon as possible.
Yeah. So this is, this is, now he's stuck in an AI support loop. Because the AI is, it's the thing. Like if you ask for support on YouTube or Google for most things, you're going to get an AI chatbot. It's very hard to get a human now. It really is. But, I think in this case, I mean, regardless of what the content was, just the fact that people need to be made aware that whatever you upload to your Google Drive is technically not private. So you might want to be careful as to what you upload.
Yeah, I think people are aware of that. I wasn't even aware of it.
Well, it's the same with DMs and stuff too. And we've told people that, like, it doesn't matter, what platform, social media platform you're using. If they want to get into your DMs, they can get into your DMs. I mean, it's just like when we used to run a message board, you can get into all that stuff.
I already knew nothing was private in the fact that if you're in court or the government or something, that they're going to get it. If they want it, they're going to get it. I already knew that. But I'm just saying it's a little concerning, because even things are supposed to be like your own private drive spaces and stuff that it's not. So
no.
They can get into it. I mean, they can get into it, but I'm concerned that anybody can get into it.
There is no privacy on the internet. And
there apparently is no recourse either. So
no, there's no recourse. And just wait. Just wait until digital ID comes, because it's coming. And then it's going to be like, everything you do is going to be attached to your digital ID. You're not going to be able to even have a Google Drive probably without digital ID. And everything you upload, everybody's going to have access to all of your upload history, all your browser history, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So good luck with that. Might be a good time to turn off the internet and go just read books again.
Or make sure you just start saving all your stuff on your own, disk drives or thumb drives or whatever.
Yeah, so we're going to wrap it up.
Yes.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk later.
Bye.